I've been in the antique business since 1965. The first Canal Days was in September, last weekend in September in 1969. And I was the very first dealer to get here that morning. I was the first dealer to set up on the canal. I fell in love with the place and been here ever since.
We've had a business here in Metamora for about 12 years. We specialize in the kerosene lighting, lamps and lanterns, in the old books, and then we have also some kitchen antiques such as the cast iron and some of the glass and so forth.
Originally, when I married my husband, I came back here from Seattle. And one of the first places that he wanted to take me almost 40 years ago was to the canal town of Metamora. And at that time, you know, there was a few shops, and at that time I believe it was mainly antiques.
I have always had lots of books, and in some ways it gives you an excuse to buy all these books, but you really don't have to house at home. We also do some business with like reproduction of old tin signs, and we carry some new books, a lot of the Indiana historical imprints we use, because people that come to Metamora are very interested in history. So we find the history books and the books about Indiana subjects to be very good, as well as Ohio and Kentucky. We have a lot of visitors from those regions as well.
It was just kind of a fun little business, and so that's kind of what brought us to Metamora, was the fact that, you know, there was some history here, and it was state supported, and you know, and it was just a fun place for people to visit and let their kids run, and the water and the grist mill, and a lot of fun things to see.
I think one reason that the antiques have been a little bit more consistent as far as business in Metamora is the fact that they are something that's real. Then the customers and the visitors realize these things that they have found in town, these businesses that have unique stuff, have maintained a certain base of business over the years. The idea of authenticity, or something that has a real perceived value, is the thing that has the appeal to the customers.
Just love antiques. You know, it's hard to explain. It's almost like a disease.